Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to McKeithen Stadium for the showdown of two nationally ranked teams, the only such game tonight in the nation. It's the number 18 Florida Atlantic University Owls against the all-consensus number 1 University of Florida Gators here in Gainesville. Brandon Goodwin with you high atop McKeithen Stadium, where we are just moments away from action. We'll take a look at the starting lineups, beginning with your FAU Owls. Much the same as we have seen this year, especially this past weekend. It'll be Stephen Kerr leading things off. Brett Lashley batting second. CJ Chatham in third. The left fielder Christian Dix is the cleanup hitter, followed by the first baseman Esteban Puerta. Sean Lapson is your DH batting sixth. Austin Langham, the third baseman, follows him, along with the catcher Tyler Frank in the 8-hole, and Jose Bonilla Traverso playing in place of Billy Indris in center field. Indris will not play here tonight. For Florida, the number 1 team overall, 21-1 on the season. It'll be the shortstop Dalton Guthrie leading things off, center fielder Buddy Reed. The catcher is J.J. Schwartz. First base, Peter Alonso batting cleanup. The second baseman is Deacon Liput, followed by the left fielder Nelson Maldonado. The right fielder is Jeremy Vasquez. Third base, Jonathan India. And the DH is number 28, Mark Kolzvari. On the hill for the Gators is a right-handed pitcher, Jackson Kowar. The freshman has a .338 ERA, a 2-0 record, making his 7th appearance, just his 3rd start of the year. He's only dealt 16 innings in those 6 appearances thus far, giving up 12 hits, 7 runs, 6 of those earned, 4 walks to 20 strikeouts in 16 innings. Hit a batter and dealt 2 wild pitches. Batters go 200 against him. For the Owls, it'll be David McKay. McKay had 2 fantastic starts to begin the year on Friday nights for the Owls, and then hit a bit of a slump. He's been moved to the weekday rotation, so we'll see how he recovers in this span. Maybe David can work his way back into the weekend rotation. The sophomore righty has a .540 ERA, 2-1 record, making his 5th start. In 15 innings, he's allowed 12 hits, 12 runs, 9 of those earned. 6 walks with 23 strikeouts, holding batters to a .203 average. 14 of those 23 strikeouts came against LIU Brooklyn. That was back in the home opener on February 26, where the Owls won 4-3. David pitched one of the best-looking games I have ever seen, and certainly the best of his career. He followed that up, though, with a rough start against Georgetown with 6 wild pitches. In that game, all 6 that he has thrown this year. He's also hit 1 batter on the season. Just a couple of minutes away from first pitch, your home plate umpires, Tony Manners. At first base, Chris Tipton. And at third base is Jeff Gosney. You can watch this one on Watch ESPN. Keep it tuned right here to hear the FAU side of things. Game tracker available on FAUsports.com. We'll take a break and be back for the first pitch right after this on FAUsports.com. Kowar taking his warm-ups on the hill. Let's take a look at what the Gators have done to get here at 21-1 on the season. They won their first 6 in a row before losing at Miami back on February 27th. They have not lost since. 14 in a row for the Gators. Coming into tonight's contest, they squeaked by in an extra inning game Friday night against Missouri at home, winning 4-3 in that one, but not many of the other games have been close at all. They are shutting down a lot of opponents. Their strength of schedule not that great, playing Miami, Florida Gulf Coast, and Missouri. Their tough games, along with one against Florida State. They won a 3-game series over Harvard and Dartmouth. Also beat Eastern Michigan twice and UCF twice in midweek series, along with UNF. Florida State last week, the Gators shut them out 6-0 thanks to several Florida State errors in that contest. Kowar taking his warm-up pitches. Kerr, Lashley, and Chatham to start things off for Florida Atlantic here in Gainesville. FAU will be back at home Thursday night to take on UAB at 6:30. For tickets, 1-866-FAU-OWLS or FAUsports.com. As Kerr steps in. 67 degrees. Kind of a light breeze, not enough to move the flags around as Kerr takes ball 1 low to start things off. Kerr hitting .324 on the year, went into last weekend hitting .273, hits a shot down the left field line, back, ball gone! Stephen Kerr, a home run on the second pitch of the game, puts the Owls on top 1-0. And that's the way to start a contest against the number 1 team in the country. Kerr, his 3rd home run of the year, his 14th RBI, and that'll bring Lashley to the plate. A shot as the left fielder Maldonado just turned to watch that one go right down the line. And the Owls lead it on the first hit of the game. One ball, one strike now on Lashley. As that pitch will catch the zone, count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kowar delivers. Line drive, left center field. That one's going to drop for a base hit. Back-to-back hits for the Owls. For C.J. Chatham now to the plate. That's the way to start a game, boys. C.J. Chatham comes in hitting .384 on the year. That's tops on the team. 15 runs, 6 doubles, a triple, and a homer. 14 RBI with 10 walks, matching last year's season total. Kowar look back at Lashley at first. Delivers. Chopper foul down the third base line for strike 1 on the FAU shortstop. Kowar taking his time here. The 0-1 delivery. Misses low and outside, evens the count, and add 1-1. Christian Dix on deck. The 1-1 to Chatham. Lashley takes off and returns back to the bag as that pitch misses for ball 2. On the inside, Kerr was the Conference USA Hitter of the Week last week, going .538 up in Middle Tennessee. He's now reached base safely in 4 straight games to lead off the contest. 2-1 offering. In the dirt for ball 3. Good stuff by Schwartz behind the plate. Kowar comes set. 3-1 offering to Chatham. Grounder up the middle. It could be 2, 4, 6, 3. Double play. Not hit quite hard enough to get through the middle as Liput was able to snag it at second and flip it over to Guthrie, covering the bag. It'll be nobody on, 2 outs now for Christian Dix. Dix batting .282 on the season, 10 runs, 20 hits, 5 doubles, and a triple, 9 RBI. Leads the team with 12 walks on the year. He has struck out 23 times as he takes ball 1 low. In the dirt again, ball 2. Dix led FAU in home runs last season. 2-1 delivery, hit hard down the left field line, but foul and out of play. 4 strike 1. 14 pitches for Kowar here in the first. 7 strikes dealt. Giving up 2 hits and a run. As he looks in for the sign from Schwartz and delivers. Line drive down the left field line. That one's going to be a foul ball by about 1.5 feet. Dix would have had an easy double. As he'll circle back. 326 down the left field line. 321 down the right field. 400 to dead center. The Owls won the last matchup here in Gainesville in the regular season 2 years ago by stealing home in the top of the 12th inning. FAU played here last year in the NCAA Regional and fell in the championship game to the Gators by a score of 2-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on Christian Dix. Kowar delivers. Low and inside. It'll run the count full on the senior left fielder. Last year's regular season game was played in Roger Dean Stadium in Jupiter. The Gators came away with the win in that one, but it was an absolute battle. Payoff pitch, low and inside, ball 4, puts Christian Dix on now for Esteban Puerta. It's my 3rd season. I've seen these 2 teams play 3 times now in each game. It has been very entertaining, very close matchups, no matter what the rankings are. 2 of the top programs in the state and in the Southeast in general. As Puerta steps in now hitting .352. He struggled mightily at Middle Tennessee. Hopefully he can pick it up here tonight as he takes strike 1 over the outside corner. Puerta leads FAU with 23 RBI, 3 home runs, 3 doubles, 12 runs scored, 8 walks on the season for the junior first baseman. The 0-1 fouled back into play over the top of the FAU dugout, as he'll fall in the hole 0-2 here against Kowar. Dix takes his lead. The 0-2 pitch, high and outside for ball 1. Crowd still filing in here at McKeithen Stadium to watch the number 1 Gators and the number 18 Owls. The 1-2 offering, Dix takes off, cut on and miss. Strike 3 as Puerta goes down. The Owls leave one stranded, but they get on the board on the Stephen Kerr solo home run to send us to the bottom of the first. Guthrie, Reed, and Schwartz for the Gators when we return right here on FAUsports.com. Dalton Guthrie to lead things off for the Gators. A sophomore shortstop hitting .375. Has scored 20 runs. 7 doubles, 11 RBI with a home run, 6 walks, 12 strikeouts, and has swiped 4 bases. This Gator team likes to run, and the Owls have a freshman behind the plate in Tyler Frank. McKay's first pitch popped up off the handle. McKay moving back. Kerr coming in will slide and make the catch. Stephen Kerr with a beautiful play after he had the home run. And it's 1 pitch, 1 out for McKay to bring Buddy Reed to the plate. Reed, the center fielder, a junior, hitting .308, 19 runs on 24 hits, 4 doubles, 2 triples, 2 homers, 10 RBI. Second on the team with 13 walkouts, but he leads the team with 17 strikeouts. Also the team leader in stolen bases, 9 of 10 on the season. McKay delivers. Strike 1 down the pipe. Pitch low and inside. We go all the way to the backstop as it gets by Tyler Frank, and that's something the Owls have got to worry about with the freshman behind the plate. If they allow runners to get on. Swung on and tipped back into the mid of Frank. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Buddy Reed. The 1-2 delivery fouled off just over the top of the netting down the left side and into the stands. As Reed stays alive. J.J. Schwartz stands on deck. McKay, 1-2, popped up to the left side in foul territory. Langham giving chase, but that one will drift back just over the net into the second row of stands. And Reed will see the 6th pitch of the at-bat. The Owls sit at 15-3 on the season. 2-1 in Conference USA play. Like I said, coming back home to host UAB this weekend in conference action before a huge matchup next weekend at Old Dominion. ODU having a great start to the season as well. McKay, yet another 1-2 delivery. Yet another foul ball. Reed battling here. Dixon left, Jose Bonilla Traverso in center, Lashley in right, Puerta at first. McKay fires. Shot foul down the first base line. Kerr at second, Chatham at short, Langham at third, Tyler Frank behind the plate for the Owls. FAU in the red with the gray pants, the Gators in the orange with the white pants on. Nobody on, 1 out. Still a 1-2 count to Buddy Reed. McKay delivers. Swung on and missed, strike 3. For David McKay to bring J.J. Schwartz to the plate. The catcher, a sophomore, hitting .342. 24 runs leads the team, 5 doubles, 2 triples, 3 home runs. Second on the squad with 20 RBI. Has drawn 19 walks on the year. This 2 through 5 lineup draws a lot of walks. As McKay delivers, and another foul ball out of play. For strike 1, Schwartz has got down on strikes 12 times, but an on base of .485 leads the Gators. Okay, 9 pitches, 8 have been strikes. The 0-1. Fly ball, center field. Bonilla Traverso moving to his left. It's Lashley coming on from right to make the catch, and McKay retires the Gators 3 up, 3 down on just 10 pitches as we go to the top of the second. Sean Labson, Gunnar Lambert, and Tyler Frank for Florida Atlantic when we return here on FAUsports.com. Sean Lapson leading things off for the Owls. Top of the second, FAU on top 1-0. Lapson saw his average dip below 300 for the first time this year at 299 after the Middle Tennessee series. 11 runs, 20 hits, 4 doubles, 2 triples, 2 homers. For the DH/pitcher as he takes ball 1 outside. Follow along with us on Twitter, FAU_baseball, as Lapson takes ball 2 low from Kowar. You can also check out our Snapchat today, FAU Athletics. The Owls taking over here on our trip up to Gainesville. The 2-0 delivery. Cut on, line drive right at the shortstop Guthrie, who makes the snag for out number 1. To bring Austin Langham to the plate. Langham hitting 300 on the year, takes ball 1 low. 14 runs on 15 hits, 3 doubles, 8 RBI. Tied with Chatham for second on the team with 10 walks. He's been hit by a pitch 4 times. That's second on the squad as well. As the 1-0 pitch, hard grounder to Guthrie. He'll field it cleanly. Throw to first is in time. 2 up, 2 down for the Owls to bring Tyler Frank to the plate. Frank, the freshman catcher, batting .310, making his 10th start. 10 runs on 9 hits, 2 RBI, 5 walks, just 1 strikeout on the year. Top 6 players in the lineup played here in the regional last year for the Owls. His first pitch catches his own for strike 1. Langham, Frank, and Bonilla Traverso did not play in those regionals. Bonilla Traverso redshirted. The other 2 were not a member of the program just yet, as Frank cuts and misses for strike 2. Nobody on, 2 out. Bonilla Traverso on deck. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. A 3-pitch strikeout on Tyler Frank. His second of the year sends us to the bottom of the second inning. Alonzo, Lipa, Maldonado for the Gators when we return on FAUsports.com. Cleanup batter to the plate for the Gators, Peter Alonzo. As McKay looks in for the sign from Frank. Alonzo hitting 421 runs. Second on the team in that category. 9 doubles leads the Gators, as do 4 home runs and 28 RBI. He takes strike 1 here. from McKay. Alonso 11 walks, only 6 strikeouts, and on base of 479. McKay's 0-1 delivery. Fly ball left field. Dix moving back at the track, at the wall, will make the catch for out number 1. Giving Owl fans a scare with that one, as that'll bring to the plate Deacon Lipa, the second baseman, hitting 372. Lippett, a freshman with 10 runs, 29 hits, 6 doubles, 3 triples to lead the Gators, 1 homer, 18 RBI, 13 walks to just 8 strikeouts. McKay going at the batters too. 11 of his first 12 pitches are strikes, as he delivers here low and inside for ball 1. One nothing Florida Atlantic, bottom of the second inning. McKay's 1-0 delivery in the outside corner, even the count at 1-1. Gators have only played in 4 one-run games, as this one fouled to the net. For strike 2, they are 4-0 in those contests. The Owls 4-1 in one-run games. FAU 6-1 when hitting a home run. As McKay gets the sign, the 1-2 pitch. Line drive left field. That's going to be at least a base hit. Christian Dix still giving chase. It's going to roll to the wall. And Lippett will hold up at second with a 1-out double for the first hit of the game for the Gators, to bring up the left fielder Nelson Maldonado. Maldonado, another freshman, hitting just 163, making only his 14th start, 9 runs on 8 hits. Double, a triple, 2 homers, 7 RBI. Only batter in the lineup hitting under 299. Check that, under 273. So Lippett takes his lead from second. He's got speed for 4 on stolen base attempts this year. First pitch, low and outside, a good stop by Frank. On ball 1. 17th pitch of the contest for David McKay, as he gets the sign. Vasquez on deck. McKay, a look back at Lippett, now time calling at the plate by Maldonado. Line drive down the right field line. Lashley giving chase. Will dive. He can't get there. That one's going to roll to the wall. We're going to be tied up, as Maldonado is going to turn and go for third. Chatham's throw is not in time, and it gets away from Langham. Maldonado is going to go for home, and the throw there is off the mark, and it gets away, and he scores. Just like that, the Gators up 2-1. Lashley tried the dive out in right field. It got by him, rolled to the wall. Chatham's throw wasn't handled cleanly by Langham. And Coach McCormack out to the plate to speak to the home plate umpire, Tony Manners. I don't know if he's trying to say Maldonado didn't touch the plate or what the issue would be here. They're still talking it over at the plate. That will goes down as an error for the Owls on that play. Coach Mag now returns to the dugout. That'll bring Vasquez to the plate. Vasquez hitting .299, 9 runs on 20 hits, 4 doubles, 8 RBI, 7 walks to 8 strikeouts. McKay's first pitch high and outside for ball 1. The 1-0, high and outside, ball 2. Still waiting to see the official scoring on that play. I believe they're going to charge Langham with the error. It'll go down as a triple and a throwing error said by the second baseman, but that's going to be on Chatham. 2-0 delivery, line down the left field line, but fouling out of play. It's a 2-1 pitch in there for strike 2. McKay comes set. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and tipped back into the mid for strike 3. McKay's second strikeout. It'll be nobody on, 2 outs for the third baseman, Jonathan India. India, the freshman, hitting .323, 13 runs on 20 hits, 4 doubles. A home run, 8 RBI, 4 walks, and 10 strikeouts. Grounder toward third. Langham bare hands it off. A bounce throw to first is in time. Langham almost with an error. He knocked it down. Was able to scoop it up with the bare hand. We go to the top of the third. Bonilla, Traverso, then back to the top of the order and Kerr and Lashley when we return on FAUsports.com. Jose Bonilla Traverso at the plate for the Owls, who now trail 2-1 here in the top of the third inning. Bonilla hitting .174. 3 of his 4 hits on the year came last weekend. 5 runs, 1 double. As he's going to be hit by that pitch, and Bonilla goes down at the plate. And now the umpire is going to say that he did not make an attempt to get out of the way. The ball hit him on the hip. There's nowhere you can go when the ball hits you on the hip, and Coach Mack back out of the dugout to argue. The first argument was that if Maldonado touched the plate, now Bonilla gets beamed right in the hip. See if we can get a replay of that one. I don't know where in the world he would have gone. He's a fast guy, but he's not quick enough to get out of the way on that one. And Coach Mack, very upset about that. That's your backup center fielder already. And Mack is going to demonstrate his frustration by picking up the bat. We're going to take a look at the replay here on the ESPN feed. Bonilla actually got hit in the knee. He was in mid-swing. You can't adjust and get out of the box when you're in mid-swing. That is pathetic. So now Bonilla, with a bruise on his knee, will have to dig back in and face a 1-1 count. Taking his time trying to walk it off still. As he cuts and misses for strike 2. Swing on and miss, strike 3 when he should be on first base. That is horrible. That'll bring Kerr to the plate. Kerr homered on the second pitch of the night as he takes ball 1 outside. Kerr now batting .333 on the season. Kowar at 34 pitches, 19 strikes. The 1-0. Swung on and missed, even it up at a ball and a strike. One pitch. Chopper foul down the third base line as Kerr falls on the hole 1-2. Lashley on deck. 2 one-hour score, 2 hits for either team, 1 error on the Gators. It's a 1-2 to Kerr, taking low and inside, even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sun starting to set here in Gainesville on a cool night in Central Florida. No wind to speak of right now. 2-2 pitch to Kerr in the dirt to run the count full on the FAU second baseman. Kowar, payoff pitch. Swung on and missed on a big cut and back-to-back strikeouts will bring Brett Lashley to the plate. Kowar struck out 3 in a row and 4 on the night thus far. Lashley singled to left center his first time up. Now batting .293. Puts Chatham on deck. Lashley was on first before Chatham grounded into the double play in the first inning. First pitch taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 high and inside for ball 2. Fouled off to the netting. 2 balls, 1 strike now on the FAU right fielder. The Owls have beat the Gators 7 times in program history as that pitch will miss low for ball 3. Florida holds the all-time series 22-7 and 17-5 here in Gainesville. Hitters count 3-1 to Lashley on the way. A line drive into right field, and that'll drop for a base hit. Lashley 2 for 2 to start the evening with C.J. Chatham coming to the plate. Chatham now hitting .378 on the year. Chatham hitting .390 with runners on base. 3:08 with 2 outs. FAU a very good 2-out hitting team. Pitch on the way. Goes to the backstop, and Lashley's going to have second easily. As Schwartz couldn't get a hold on it. The wild pitch moves the tying run into scoring position. It's a 1-0 count to Chatham. Christian Dix on deck. Kowar comes set. 1 on, 2 out. Pitch on the way. Check swing, held it back, but takes strike 1 in the outside corner. One ball, 1 strike. Kowar steps off to wipe the brow. Now the 1-1 delivery. Outside corner, strike 2 on Chatham. Kowar up to 47 pitches through 2 2/3 innings. Through only 11 batters faced. It's a 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. It's in the dirt. And Chatham now tagged out. Chatham thought he fouled it off. The home plate umpire signaled safe. Chatham stood at the plate instead of running to first, and that's how the inning will end. As Kowar strikes out 3 in the frame, we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Kolzvari then back to the top of the order, and Guthrie and Reed when we return on FAUsports.com. McKay delivers strike 1 down the pipe to Kolzvari. Taking a look at the replay on the Chatham play this time. Chatham clearly fouled the ball off. If there's a way to substitute the home plate umpire, we need to figure that out quickly. McKay's 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. 2-1 Florida, bottom of the 3rd inning. McKay gets the sign from Frank. And the 0-2 pitch. Chopper toward third, gets by in the hole to Chatham. Chatham long throw to first is in time. CJ doing it with the arm. Maybe had a little frustration behind that one. That'll bring Guthrie to the plate, who popped up. First pitch swinging to Kerr on a diving play back in the 1st. That pitch will miss for ball one. McKay comes set. Delivers a 1-1 pitch, low and outside for ball two. Only his 30th pitch of the game. Two 2-1 offering. Low and outside, ball three now. McKay comes set and offers the 3-1 delivery on the outside corner to run the count full. Nobody on, one out. Payoff pitch. Chop foul at the plate unless our home plate umpire Tony Manners wants to call that a strike. Guthrie 371 on the season. McKay looking for his third strikeout. Another 3-2. Hit off the handle of the bat down the third base line. McKay delivers. Grounder to the left side. Chatham's going to backhand it. Throw from in the grass is not in time, and it gets away from Puerta. Frank, though, there to back it up to hold Guthrie on. At first, Chatham made a great play at it, but the throw was off the mark. Don't think it would have been there in time anyway. The third hit of the game for the Gators is that'll bring Reed to the plate, who struck out his first time up. Now 1 on, 1 out. McKay delivers. Runner takes off. Frank's throw is on line and not in time as Chatham applies the tag. He said before the game that the Gators might try to test the arm of the freshman catcher. That's exactly what they're doing here in the bottom of the third. Time called as Reed steps out. Now Diggs back in. He's got Schwartz on deck. McKay delivers on the outside corner. Strike one. Guthrie dancing around at second. One ball, one strike on the Gators center fielder. As McKay now steps off. Dixon left, Bonilla Traverso in center, Lashley in right, Puerta at first, Kerr at second, Chatham at short. Langham at third, Frank behind the plate. The 1-1. Grounder to McKay. He'll glove it there, look the runner back to second, then toss it over to first. For out number 2. Nice play there by McKay to look Guthrie back. He was halfway to third. And it'll bring Schwartz to the plate, who flew out to right his first time up to end the first inning. Now batting .338 on the year. Hitting .357 with runners in scoring position this year, .310 with 2 outs. McKay, a look back at Guthrie. Will step off. The Owls will have Dix, Puerta, and Labson due up in the top of the fourth. McKay delivers. Swung on and missed for strike one. David will have his 40th pitch of the game upcoming. The 0-1 delivery. Down the pipe, strike two. On the Gator catcher. As David looks in for the sign from Tyler Frank. The 0-2 delivery just misses outside for ball one. The Owls have a busy week next week. They'll go on the road to take on Florida Gulf Coast on Tuesday, back at home to host Miami Wednesday, before catching a flight Thursday morning to go up to Norfolk, Virginia for a 3-game Conference USA Series at Old Dominion. A 1-2 pitch. Same spot, same result. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Alonso on deck in the cleanup spot. The Owls have left 2 stranded. The Gators have turned 1 double play. It's McKay. 2-2 offering. Hit off the handle right at Puerta. Will make the grab. For out number 3 as we go to the top of the fourth. Dix, Puerta, Labson when we return on FAUsports.com. The Gators up 2-1. Christian Dix leading things off for the Owls here in the top of the fourth.
Hey, can you do me a quick favor? The play where they scored, can you send me that at all, or can you look and see if both runners touched the plate? Mac is like texting me from the dugout wanting to know. Can you just take a look at it, and if they didn't, can you send it to me? Bottom of the second inning. All right, thanks. See ya.
Kowar misses to even the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Dix walked his last time up, was left stranded at first. It's a 1-1 offering. In the outside corner for strike 2 on Kowar's 51st pitch of the evening. Dix hitting .250 as a leadoff batter, .282 overall now. 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Thor mowing down the Owls. That's his 6th strikeout of the game to bring Puerta to the plate. It was his first strikeout victim. First pitch in there for strike 1 on Puerta. Slugging .514 on the year. Here's a fly ball deep center field. Moving back is Reed. Still on the run. Will catch it on the track for out number 2. Looked like Puerta had more of that than he did. As it'll be nobody on, 2 outs now for Sean Lapson, who lined out to Guthrie his first time up. Lapson hitting .250 with 2 outs. First pitch here popped up into right field. It'll be Vasquez moving under it. Now backing up, having some trouble with the lights, makes the grab as the Owls go 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Alonzo, Lippitt, and Maldonado when we return on FAUsports.com. Alonzo steps in to lead things off for the Gators. He flew out to left in his first at bat as McKay looks in for the sign from Tyler Frank. 3 hits for either team. The Gators lead 2-1 here at the bottom of the 4th. McKay misses outside for ball 1 on his 44th pitch of the evening. 2 strikeouts for McKay, 1 earned run. As he looks in and delivers the 1-0 pitch, tipped off the mid to even the count at 1-1. McKay comes set. 2-1 pitch in the dirt for ball 3. Okay, 47 pitches, 33 strikes is 3-1. Low and inside for ball 4. Alonso thought it might have been a strike, stood at the plate for a moment. Now he jogs down to first to bring Lippett to the plate. Lippett sparked the 2-run second inning with a double down the left field line. 1 run, 3 hits, and an error for FAU. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Gators. And the only battle between 2 ranked teams in the country here tonight. McKay delivers, strike 1 over the outside corner. Alonso not much of a stolen base threat, 1 of 1 on the year. McKay comes set. The 0-1 pitch in the dirt, skips in front of the plate. And Frank having some struggles catching here early in front of a big crowd here at McKeithen Stadium. One ball, 1 strike. Alonso takes his lead at first. Maldonado on deck. 1-1 delivery. Hard grounder back at McKay. 1-6-3 double play. The Owls turn it. McKay took a little time getting it to Chatham, but the cannon of Chatham threw it in the dirt. Puerta picked it out to turn the double play. And just like that, it's nobody on, 2 outs for Maldonado, who tripled and scored his last time up. That pitch misses for ball 1 from McKay. Vasquez on deck. McKay delivers. Fouled back at a play over the top of the FAU dugout. Evens the count at 1-1. A fan making the catch up in the top row of the stands to our right. One ball, 1 strike, nobody on, 2 outs. McKay delivers inside for ball 2. Just over an hour played here in Gainesville. So McKay gets the call from Tyler Frank. And the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back to the backstop, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two pitch. Hard grounder towards short. Chatham fields it cleanly, throw to first in plenty of time. As the Gators go 3 up, 3 down, we go to the top of the 5th. Langham, Frank, and Bonilla Traverso when we return on FAUsports.com.
Seats 15 to 30. Section F, row 1, seats 15 to 30. Congratulations. We got marketing representatives that are on the way to really use coupons. Congratulations, and thank you to Chick-fil-A for your continued support for baseball.
Austin Langham leading things off. Here in the top of the 5th, you go back to that 3rd inning. Bonilla Traverso led off the inning with a strikeout after he was hit by a pitch and was not allowed to go to first as Langham takes ball 1 low and outside here. So you put him on base. Kerr strikes out. Lashley singles. You would have 2 on with 1 out. And then Chatham fouls off a ball at the plate as this one cut on and missed. For strike 2. Chatham called out on a foul ball when he should have had 2 on with 1 out. 1-1 pitch. Fouled out of play down the right field line. Those are the kind of calls that make you sick to your stomach as they certainly influence the game, especially in a 1-run contest. All the momentum the Gators' way right now. Kowar is 1-2 to Langham. Grounder back at Kowar. He'll snag it and underhand it to first, as he is retired now 5 in a row. To bring Tyler Frank to the plate, who went down swinging his first time up. Kowar with 6 strikeouts through the first 4 innings. Okay, Kowar delivers low and outside for ball 1 to Frank. On his 60th pitch of the evening, 36 strikes dealt. Chopper down the third base line, but just foul. The 1-1 delivery, low and inside for ball 2. 2-1 from Kowar inside. Frank with a chance to draw a walk here. The 3-1 inside, ball 4 puts him on base to bring Bonilla Traverso back to the plate. 1 on, 1 out.
Next up, center fielder number 16, Jose Bonilla Traverso.
Frank has not attempted a stolen base this year. Kerr on deck as Kowar looks back at Frank at first. And now we'll throw over to check him. Frank slides back in plenty of time. The bullpen for the Gators hidden down the left field line. Nobody in the FAU pen. As Kowar again checks Frank. One run, 3 hits, 1 error for Florida Atlantic. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors for the Gators. Kowar, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. As Bonilla swings and misses on a big cut for strike 1. Not sure how deep he will go with the high pitch count here. As they'll throw over for a 3rd time to check Tyler Frank. Close that time, but the freshman catcher still makes it back to the bag safely. The 1 offering inside. That's going to hit Bonilla again, and this time he's actually allowed to go to first. As now the Gator fans aren't happy about the call. The FAU fans with a round of sarcastic applause for the umpire. So I guess the rule here is you have to be hit twice in order to get the bag, as that'll bring Kerr to the plate. 1 for 2 with a solo shot in the first and then a strikeout. His last time at the plate works with 2 on and 1 out. There are Gators in the bullpen. I do see someone stretching, but you can't see the mound or the plate where they would be throwing, and we're going to have a visit to the mound here. So we'll take a quick break and be back with more on FAUsports.com in just a moment.
Hey, baby. I can't talk long. They're just making a pitching change. Okay, are you tired? Huh? I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what would help. I'll buy some Bengay or something tomorrow and rub it on you tomorrow night. That's the only thing. I mean, that's the only thing I would think to do. Like, I don't know what else might help. Yeah. Tonight, like 10 or 10:30. Yeah. Well, it's it's moving pretty quick right now, but we're in the 5th inning, so we're like halfway through. So it's going quick right now. We might get done a little earlier, but I'm not sure. Okay, baby. I love you. Bye, baby. Love you too. Bye.
Stephen Kerr at the plate to face a new pitcher here for the Gators as he takes strike one. On the inside corner, Frank Rubio in the game, a 6.30 ERA. With 10 innings of work, 10 hits allowed, 7 earned runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. As here's a one hopper to second, could be 2, 4, 6, 3. The second double play that the Owls hit into. Both of them 4-6 threes. As they leave their third stranded, we go to the bottom half of the 5th with Vasquez, India, and Kolzvari when we return on FAUsports.com. Pitcher is heading out to the right center field bullpen for FAU during that middle of the fifth inning. As Vasquez takes over at the plate, McKay looks in for the sign. Vasquez struck out his first time up. And McKay delivers ball one low on his 57th pitch of the outing. A couple of guys jogging in the bullpen. Nobody stretching or throwing yet. As McKay will work the bottom of the lineup here against the Gators. The 1-0 delivery. The outside for ball two. McKay, 4 innings of work, 3 hits allowed, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. As he gets a call from Tyler Frank. And the 2-0 fouled off down the third base line for strike one. Chilly night here in Gainesville. .63 degrees. Feels a little cooler than that. A slight breeze. Here's a grounder towards short. Chatham will take it again. Fire to first. In time for out number one. Chatham touching the ball a lot here in the first half of the contest. That'll bring India to the plate, who grounded out to third his first time up on the barehand play by Austin Langham. India now batting .317 on the season for the number one Gators. When FAU won up here 2 years ago, Gators were ranked number 12 in the country. As this pitch taken for strike one. The 0-1 misses low, evens count at a ball and a strike. The Owls will have Lashley, Chatham, and Dix due up in the bottom of the inning, in the top of the sixth rather, as a 1-1 offering. Slow chopper toward third. Langham charges, fires to first in time. 2 groundouts to third in the game for India, and that'll bring Kolsvari to the plate, who grounded out to short his first time up. Kolsvari now hitting .250 on the season. Works with nobody on, 2 outs. Gators are on their best start in school history. As McKay delivers strike one. Last time they had starts this good were the 2010 and 2011 College World Series teams that went 20-2 to open the year. The 0-1 pitch in there for strike two. .16-0 at home. And have won 23 in a row here at McKeithen Stadium. The 0-2 pitch, checked to swing. Did he go around? They say he held it back. For ball one, FAU fans here in attendance wanted strike three called. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Kolsvari steps back in. Now time called. McKay wants Frank to come out to the mound for a quick word. We do have a pitcher stretching in the bullpen for Florida Atlantic. Still not throwing yet. Short week this week with the Thursday, Friday, Saturday series. McKay's 1-2, swung on and missed. Strike three. As he retires the Gators 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the sixth. Lashley, who's 2 for 2. Chatham and Dix when we return on FAUsports.com. It is Robbie Corsell warming up in the bullpen for FAU as Brad Lashley steps in 2 for 2 in the game, now hitting .305 on the year. Rubio gets the sign and delivers strike one down the middle. The line for Kovar, 4 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts for the Gator starter. Rubio, sidearm, 0-1 pitch hit right back at him. He knocks it down, now tosses over to first to retire Lashley for the first time in the game. That'll bring up C.J. Chatham. Chatham grounded into a double play and then struck out on a foul ball.
Now playing the shortstop, number 10, C.J. Chatham.
See if he can take out his frustration with the umpire on the ball this time. Nobody on, 1 out. Rubio delivers. Called strike 1 in the inside corner. 5 pitches, 5 strikes for Rubio. Came in to retire Kerr with 2 on in the 5th inning. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on, a slow chopper to the left side. Charging it is India. Throw to first is just in time. Chatham nearly beat it out. It hopped up into India's hand. If it had slowed down even a hair more, Chatham would have had an infield single. Instead, it's nobody on, 2 outs for Christian Dix. Dix walked in the first and was left stranded. He led off the 4th with a strikeout. 3 hits for either team. The Owls have left 3 on base. The Gators have stranded 1. Florida has turned 2 double plays. FAU has turned 1. As this pitch is called strike 1 on the lower outside corner. Esteban Puerta on deck if Dix can reach here. The 0-1 delivery. Misses low, evens it up. Had a ball and a strike. Dix hitting .278 now. One outside for ball 2. Full moon tonight in Gainesville as Rubio gets the sign from Schwartz. And the 2-1 to Christian Dix. Misses low for ball 3. After Rubio threw 7 straight strikes to start his outing, 3 straight balls here to the senior captain. Rubio gets the sign. And the 3-1 offering. High and outside, ball 4. Christian's second walk of the night. To bring Puerta to the plate is 0 for 2. Puerta now hitting .342 on the season. .366 with runners on, .370 with 2 outs. Puts Labson on deck. Same setup as the first inning when Dix walked. Puerta ended up striking out. This will be his first at bat against Rubio as he chops this one hard to third. A diving stop by India, drops the ball, and everybody's going to be safe. Made a heck of a play, but as he was standing up, he dropped the ball, and that's going to be an infield single for Esteban Puerta to bring Sean Labson to the plate. Labson 0 for 2 in the game. Does have 2 triples and 2 homers to his name. Heck of a play by India just to stop the ball, and we're going to have a visit to the mound here and a pitching change upcoming for the Gators when we return on FAUsports.com. New pitcher in the game for the Gators, number 30, Scott Moss, a lefty, a 1.42 ERA, making his 5th appearance. He had 1 start on the year. 6 1/3 innings of work. He's given up 2 hits, 1 earned run on 5 walks, 13 strikeouts. He has hit 4 batters in 6 innings. That is the most on the Gators staff, as Sean Lapson steps in now with runners on first and second. With 2 outs, top of the 6th inning, the Gators up 2-1. Dix on second, Puerta on first. Moss comes set and delivers to foul off the mask of Schwartz for strike 1 on the FAU designated hitter, Sean Lapson. Maldonado in left, Reed in center, Vasquez in right, Alonso at first, Lippett at second, Guthrie at short, India at third, Schwartz behind the plate is your Gators defense. Moss will look back at second, the 0-1 offering, well outside. Taking the count at a ball and a strike. Austin Langham on deck. 1 run, 4 hits now for FAU. As Moss, the 1-1 to Lapson. Chopper down the first base line, but just foul for strike 2. Lapson 273 on the year with runners on, 211 with runners in scoring position, and 241 batting with 2 outs. Flew out to right with 2 outs in the 4th. As Moss looks in to get the sign from Schwartz. The Gator 2-strike clap getting louder, and time called at the plate by Lapson. Now Moss gets to go ahead. A look back at Dix at second. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Called strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. The ball hits the deck. Lapson runs down to first, but is thrown out. As the Owls leave their 4th and 5th stranded, we go to the bottom of the 6th. Back to the top of the order, Guthrie, Reed, and Schwartz for the Gators when we return on FAUsports.com. David McKay's night comes to an end as Robbie Corsell takes over. Corsell, 2 appearances, 5 innings, only 2 hits allowed, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Pitched beautifully at Middle Tennessee on Friday night in relief of Brandon Rhodes. It'll be Guthrie to lead things off. Singled his last time up. It's the first pitch taken for strike one. Guthrie now hitting .378 on the year. Corsell comes set. The 0-1 offering. 92 miles an hour, misses outside. Keeping the count at a ball and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and an error for the Owls. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors on the Gators. 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed for strike 2. McKay, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. A solid start, especially against the #1 team in the nation here in the Florida Gators on the road in a midweek contest. Corsell needed a new ball, and now Guthrie will dig back in. Reed on deck, then Schwartz due up. It's top of the order, dangerous for the Gators. They've been quiet so far tonight. As Corsell misses inside, even the count at 2-2. McKay dealt 67 pitches, 45 of those were strikes. And now the 2-2 pitch. Hard grounded to the left side. That'll get through for a base hit. Another single for the Gators. Just the second time they've had the leadoff runner on. Last time it was a walk to Alonzo in the 4th before the Owls turned to double play. That'll bring Buddy Reed to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out to the pitcher. And Jason Jackson out to have a word with Corsell after only his 5th pitch. And his first batter face. That'll give us time to tell you about this weekend. The Owls host UAB and Conference USA action Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday afternoon. We'll have all 3 of those broadcasts for you, a video stream on FAUsports.com. But join us at the ballpark by calling 1-866-FAU-OWLS or by visiting FAUsports.com. 2 more pitchers warming up in the bullpen for FAU. A righty and a lefty. Just too far for us to see. Here from the press box as Buddy Reed will step in now. Hitting an even 300 with Guthrie on first. Reed, a very fast runner. It could be a dangerous bunt situation. Langham playing in on the grass as Corsell will throw over to first to check Guthrie. Four hits in the game for either team now. As Corsell again will check the runner. The Owls know something's coming. Guthrie, the first base coach, reach, getting signs from the dugout when Jackson was on the mound. First pitch on the way now. Misses low for ball 1. Schwartz on deck, then Alonzo due up. See if the Owls can turn their second double play of the game. Corsell fires outside for ball 2. Crystal clear night here in Gainesville. A little chilly, no breeze. Great night for early season baseball. Corsell's 2-0 delivery. Catches the corner that time for strike 1 on Buddy Reed. Reed hitting .231 this year with runners on base. Corsell gets a sign from Frank. He'll throw over once more to check Guthrie. .2-1 delivery, fouled off down the first base line, even the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's Mark Nowotnik and Nick Swan warming up in the bullpen for Florida Atlantic out in right center field. A righty and a lefty. Corsell. 2-2 delivery. Swung on another foul ball over to the FAU dugout. Two 1-hour score. Gators lead, bottom of the 6th inning. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. A big strikeout for Robbie Corsell to set up a double play chance on the catcher Schwartz, who's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a line out. Schwartz now hitting .333 on the year. Same number with runners on base. Corsell will throw over to Chet Guthrie once more. Alonso on deck. Corsell delivers. Popped up in foul territory. Frank giving chase over by the dugout, but that'll get back into the stands for strike 1. The Owls scored in the first on a solo home run. The second pitch of the game by Stephen Kerr. And the Gators had a double, followed up by a triple with an error in the second inning to take the 2-1 lead where we stand now. Corsell's 0-1, high and outside. For ball 1, 91 miles an hour on that pitch. His 13th of the inning. One ball, one strike, one out, one on in a one-run game. Corsell fires on the inside corner for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch, and the dirt evens it up at 2-2. Good stop by Frank. The Owls will have Langham, Frank, and Bonilla Traverso due up in the top of the 7th. Corsell will look Guthrie back to first. Now comes set. 2-2 pitch. On the outside corner, strike 3 looking. Forget about the double play chance when you can mow him down at the plate, and that'll bring Alonso to the plate, who walked his last time up. And Frank out to have a word with Corsell. Kerr coming in from second as well. Could be talking about what to do about the runner, with Kerr coming in from second to meet with them on the mound. Frank returns behind the plate. Alonso now batting .395. He's .468 with runners on base, but .261 with 2 outs. Corsell delivers. Low for ball 1. Nowanick and Swanovich stop throwing out in right field. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing fouled off to the backstop to even the count 1 ball and 1 strike. We're about an hour 45 into this one. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning between the number 18 Owls and the number 1 Gators, who lead FAU 2-1. Corsell delivers. Foul ball out of play for strike 2. Tell you one thing, there are a lot of Gators fans here, but not many of them know how to catch a foul ball. Some of them struggle getting out of the way. As Corsell looks in for the side. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 on, 2 out. Robbie gets the sign and delivers. Just got a piece of it to stay alive on his 20th pitch of the inning. He pitches 13 strikes for the senior righty. Another 1-2. High and outside evens it up at 2-2. Lippett stands on deck. Corsell's 2-2 pitch inside, and they're going to say it hit him. There is no chance that Alonzo made any type of effort to get out of the way. Call's only going one way here in Gainesville, and it'll be 2 on with 2 out now for Lippett, who doubled in the second, then grounded into a double play in the 4th. Frank out to have another word with Corsell. As Greg Mamula, assistant coach, comes out to set up the defense for the Owls. Infield playing back. Corsell gets the sign against the lefty Lippett and delivers. In the dirt for ball 1, the runners hold as Frank in trouble grabbing onto that one. Lippett now batting .375. He's .450 on the year with runners on. .414 with runners in scoring position and .400 with 2 outs. Corsell's 1-0. High and outside for ball 2. Maldonado on deck. .2-0 offering. Just misses the corner for ball 3, and that's the pitch that Corsell's been getting this inning. Couldn't get the call there. .3-0 delivery. Upstairs, a 4-pitch walk to Lippett. Loads the bases now for Maldonado, who tripled and then grounded out to short. A leadoff single, a hit batter, and now a walk after 2 strikeouts as the bases juiced. Maldonado, 208 with runners on. First time he's batted with the bases loaded. This year he does not have a 2-out hit. Swan and Nowotnik back up throwing for the Owls now. Can't make mistakes against a ranked team, especially the number 1 team. Corsell delivers low for ball 1. 6 straight balls thrown by the senior. Guthrie on third, Alonzo on second, Lippett on first. The 1-0. Called strike 1 on the inside corner. To even the count at a ball and a strike. Corsell, the 1-1 delivery. chop foul at the plate. Hit it twice. Fell off the ground, came back up. Maldonado got it on the backswing. To fall behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks like both pitchers in the pen are throwing full speed when needed. Swan throwing more frequent than Watnick. Corsel's 1-2 delivery. Slow chopper down the third base line, foul. Corcel 30 pitches this inning. Working against his 6th batter of the frame. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch on the way, outside for ball 1. Ball 2 rather, evens the count 2-2. Corcel fires. Chopper back at Robbie. He'll take it and underhand it to first, and the Gators leave the bases loaded against Robbie Corcel. We go to the top of the 7th. Langham, Frank, Bonilla, Traverso when we return on FAUsports.com. Upstairs again for ball 2. Offering. Low again, ball 3 quickly to Tyler Frank with Bonilla Traverso on deck. Then it would be back to the top of the order and Stephen Kerr. As Moss delivers. And there for strike 1 with Frank taking all the way. Three 1 delivery. Low again, called. Strike 2. So it'll run the count full on the freshman catcher. Fly ball down the right field line. Coming on is Vasquez, and that one's going to drop in no man's land. Frank with a bloop single. Alonso was running back for it. Vasquez was coming on, and nobody could get there for a 1-out single. For Tyler Frank to bring up Jose Bonilla Traverso, who's been hit by a pitch twice. Only once has it counted.
That's a lot of names.
1 on, 2 outs. Stephen Kerr on deck. This time called. We're going to have another visit to the mound for the Gators. We'll take a break. Be back with more on FAUsports.com. One on in the top of the 7th, one out for Jose Bonilla Traverso to face Dane Dunning. The new pitcher for the Gators, the 4th of the evening, a 3.32 ERA, making his 8th appearance, 21 2/3 innings. Bonilla lays down a bunt, it fouls up and hits him, and he's out. Bonilla out at the plate. And Coach Mack out to have another word with our lovely home plate umpire. The umpire signaled foul, or at least that's what it looked like at first look. Let's see if I can peek over to the TV booth and get a replay on this one. It looked like the ball hit the dirt just in front of the plate. It hit the bat, and the umpire called it foul. Tony Manners needs to find a new line of work. As that'll bring Stephen Kerr to the plate. Takes ball one low and outside. The 1-0 low and outside for ball two. Offering. Catches the corner that time for strike one. Tyler Frank on first. Now with 2 outs, top of the 7th inning, the Owls down 2-1. As Dunning gets a sign and delivers. Called strike 2, down in the dirt. Frank takes his lead. Lashley on deck. Kerr calls time and steps out. Two-two pitch. Called strike 3. This is ridiculous. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, the Owls down 2-1. Vasquez leading off now against Colin O'Connell into the contest for the Owls. O'Connell, a 104 ERA, making his 8th appearance. Delivers. Popped up to the left side. Langham in foul territory. Frank giving chase as well. Langham at the dugout will reach over, and it's going to hit one of the Gators in the dugout. Langham stretched out but couldn't get there, and it'll hit one of the staff members in the dugout. O'Connell, 8 2/3 innings, 7 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts for the hard-throwing junior righty. As he gets the sign, Vasquez 0-for-2 with a strikeout and a ground out. The 0-1 pitch, high and outside, evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. India on deck, followed by Kolsvar, 7-8-9 for the Gators here in the bottom of the 7th, who lead at 2-1. O'Connell's 1-1 on the outside corner for strike 2. Swan still throwing in the pen for the Owls. As O'Connell steps off. Dixon left, Bonilla Traverso in center, Lashley in right, Puerta at first, Kerr at second, Chatham at short, Langham at third, Frank behind the plate. O'Connell, the 1-2 pitch. On the outside corner, strike 3 looking, and the home plate umpire doesn't realize it's strike 3. Where did this guy come from? So that'll bring India to the plate. India's grounded out twice to third. Home plate umpire called strike 3, and then when Frank threw the ball around the infield, then he pulled out his counter and saw what the count was. O'Connell's first pitch to India. Strike 1 on the inside corner. India now batting .312 on the year. The Owls have left 6 stranded. The Gators have stranded 4. The 0-1 delivery in there for strike 2. Nobody on, 1 out. The Owls will have Lashley, Chatham, and Dix due up in the top of the 8th. As O'Connell, the 0-2 delivery, misses low for ball 1. Nobody on, 1 out. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Lifted into left field. Dix going back at the track will make the catch on the run as he goes up against the wall for out number 2. Kolsvari to the plate. He grounded out to short and then struck out swinging. Coach Mamula comes out to set up the defense again for the Owls. Kolsvari now batting .231 on the year. Does not have a 2-out hit this season. Top of the lineup in Guthrie stands on deck. O'Connell delivers. Check swing, misses low and outside for ball 1. Solo home run by Stephen Kerr as the leadoff batter gave the Owls a 1-0 lead. The Gators came back with a double and a triple with an error in the second to take the 2-1 lead where we stand now as O'Connell fires 91 miles an hour for strike 1. FAU on its 3rd pitcher of the night. The Gators have used 4. O'Connell's 1-1. In the dirt for ball 2. Guthrie has 2 of Florida's hits on deck. 2-1 offering. Pop back foul just over the top of the press box to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes on the Florida designated hitter in the 9-hole. Something you don't see very often. O'Connell comes set. 2-2 delivery. High and outside will run the count full. Three balls, 2 strikes, nobody on, 2 outs. O'Connell comes set. Payoff pitch. Fly ball left field. Dix will come on for it and make the catch. 3 up, 3 down, go the Gators. Go to the top of the 8th with Lashley, Chatham, and Dix when we return on FAUsports.com. Brett Lashley to lead things off. Had a single to left center his first time up, a single to right in the 3rd inning before grounding out in the 6th. Lashley hitting an even 300 as the first pitch taken for strike 1 from Dunning. Owls with 5 hits on the evening have left 6 stranded. As Lashley hits a slow grounder too short, it's gloved by Guthrie. Throw to first in time. Lashley still trying to hustle out at bats. That's what he did up in Middle Tennessee and had a lot of success with it. That'll bring C.J. Chatham to the plate. Chatham 0 for 3 in the game. There is a new right fielder in the game for the Gators, Ryan Larson, taking over in place of Vasquez. As Chatham lays down a bunt down the line, and he's tagged down by the catcher. We're out number 2 to bring Christian Dix to the plate. Dix 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Ball just stayed fair off the bat of Chatham. This is pitch in there for strike 1 on Dix. 10 pitches for Dunning. 8 have been strikes. As the 0-1 delivery. Tipped back into the mid for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch just misses for ball 1. Dix can't get on here. The Owls will have Puerta, Lamson, and Langham due up in the 9th. The 1-2 delivery. Low and outside, evens it up at 2-2. The announced attendance was a little over 3,400. A lot of those just left the building, though, during the inning break. 2-2 to Christian Dix. Check swing. It's outside for ball 3. They'll run the count full. See if Dix can draw his 3rd walk of the game to bring Puerta to the plate with a runner on. Dix hitting .350 this year with 2 outs. Payoff pitch. Fouled out of play. The Owls have had a lot of runners on, just haven't been able to piece together hits. The strategy that's got them so much success this year. Another 3-2, low and outside, and a 3-walk game for Christian Dix. Puts the tying run on with Esteban Puerta coming to the plate. Puerta singled his last time up, 1 for 3 in the game. Puerta hitting .381 with runners on, .393 with 2 outs. That's after the strikeout he had in the first inning with 2 out. So this pitch in the dirt, a good stop by Schwartz behind the plate. Be nice to see a wild pitch or a pass ball to move Dix into scoring position. We're going to have a visit to the mound, so we'll step off for just a moment. Be back with more on FAUsports.com. Puerta digs in. Dix leads off at first. The 1-0 delivery, low again for ball 2. .2-0 pitch, catches his own that time. For strike 1, and these sarcastic cheers rain down from the Gator faithful on the strike call. As Dunning gets some dirt on the hand. Lamson on deck, Dix on first, Puerta at the plate. 2-1 offering, Dix takes off, cut on and missed, throw to second is high, and Dix is going to have the stolen base. His first of the season. It's a 2-2 count now on Puerta. A base hit could tie the game. We went to extras last time in Gainesville. As Dunning gets a sign from Schwartz. Time called. Schwartz is going to go out and have a meeting on the hill. payoff pitch in there, strike 3 on Puerta. Ends the inning. The Owls leave their 7th stranded as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Guthrie, Reed, Schwartz, 1, 2, 3 for the Gators. When we return, a new pitcher coming in on FAUsports.com. New pitcher in the game for FAU is Devin Carr. Takes over on the hill to face the top of the order for the Gators. Carr, a 10th appearance, 9 1/3 innings. No earned runs. 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. For the senior, a fellow captain along with Christian Dix. Guthrie at the plate, singled his last 2 times up. First pitch here is taken low for ball 1. Carr, the 4th pitcher of the night for Florida Atlantic. Dixon left, Bonilla Traverso in center, Lashley in right, Puerta at first, Kerr at second, Chatham at short, Langham at third, Frank behind the plate. Bonilla shifted over toward left, out in center field. As Carr delivers a 1-0 in there to even the count at 1-1. 2 righties warming up in the bullpen for FAU. No doubt one of those is Cameron Ragsdale. Carr gets a sign from Frank. And the 1-1 pitch shows bunt, lays it down toward third. It'll be Langham to field it. Throw to first is in time. Austin Langham, great hustle from third. And it'll be nobody on, 1 out for Buddy Reed, who's 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. We've seen a ton of strikeouts in this game. The Owls have dealt 6 and struck out 10 times on their own. Struck out twice and grounded out to the pitcher back in the 3rd when McKay was in the game. They also have Labson, Langham, and Frank due up in the top of the 9th. Carr trying to keep it a 1-run game for them. As he looks in for the sign. And delivers on the outside corner for strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits for the Owls, 2 runs, 4 hits for the Gators. Time called at the plate by Buddy Reed. J.J. Schwartz on deck. Carr delivers the 0-1. Hard grounder to the left side. Chatham charging will get it. Fire to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. You hear the fans counting down. There is a pitch clock on the scoreboard here at McKeithen Stadium. A 20-second pitch clock. It had run down to 0, but that was because Reed had called time. Schwartz at the plate 0 for 3 as well. Struck out looking his last time up. Carr gets a sign and delivers. Outside for ball 1. The Gators have only allowed 1 run in the 7th inning all year. Just notice that. The Owls, that's their most prolific offensive inning. The 1-0 delivery. Low and inside for ball 2. In the 9th innings, FAU has scored 17 runs. The Gators have allowed 10. 2-0 pitch. Low and inside for ball 3. The Owls have to get out of the 8th first. Schwartz at the plate, Alonso on deck. Carr gets the sign. 3-0 offering. Taken all the way for strike 1 by Schwartz.
Take it, JJ.
3 balls, 1 strike. Carr delivers high and outside. Ball 4. We'll put one on for Alonso, who is 0 for 1, has walked and been hit by a pitch. Schwartz, the catcher, has not attempted a stolen base all year. And therefore his bat, not his legs. Carr looks in for the sign. The look over at Schwartz at first, delivers. Change up in there for strike 1, 75 miles an hour. One on, 2 outs. The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball center field right at Jose Bonilla Traverso. Takes 3 steps to his left and makes the squeeze. As the Gators leave their 5th stranded, we go to the top of the 9th. Labson, Langham, Frank when we return on FAUsports.com. To the top of the ninth we go. The Owls down to their final 3 outs. It'll be Sean Labson, Austin Langham, and Tyler Frank to face off against Kirby Sneed, who has made 12 appearances with an .063 ERA, 1 save. 14 and a third innings, 11 hits, 1 earned run, 5 walks, 13 strikeouts. 5 of the 11 hits he's allowed have been doubles as he delivers strike 1. To Labson, who's 0 for 3, went down on strikes his last time at the plate. Sneed gets a sign from Schwartz. And delivers. Swung on and missed for strike 2 on a ball that was in the other batter's box. Defensive changes as number 26, Nick Horvath, comes into play in right field. Ryan Larson moves over to left in place of Maldonado. Sneed comes set. The 0-2 pitch. Low and outside for ball 1. Langham and Frank, then it would be Bonilla Traverso if the Owls can have anyone reach. Sneed looks in for the sign. Comes set. The 1-2 delivery. Check swing in the dirt. They're going to say he went around. Labson still standing at the plate. Now runs down to first. Throw there's in time. He would have had a chance to get to first, but he was waiting on the appeal to third. Either way, it's 1 out on the 11th strikeout of the game by the Owls, and that'll bring Austin Langham to the plate. And a visit to the mound here for the Gators, and another change when we return on FAUsports.com. Another new pitcher for the Gators, Brady Singer, a .289 ERA, making his 9th appearance, 18 and 2/3 innings, 15 hits, 6 earned runs, 7 walks, 20 strikeouts. It'll be Austin Langham stepping to the plate, nobody on, 1 out. The Owls down 1, top of the 9th inning. Tyler Frank on deck as Singer gets a sign from Schwartz. First pitch, strike 1 in the outside corner. 1 run, 5 hits, and an error for FAU. 2 runs on 4 hits for the Gators. The 0-1 outside, evens it up at a ball and a strike on the junior third baseman. 1-1 delivery. Hard ground ball to the left side. It'll be backhanded by Guthrie. Throw to first is in time, and the Owls will be down to their last out in the freshman, Tyler Frank. Frank 0 for 2 was hit by a pitch in the 5th inning.
All right, Gator fans, get on your feet. Next up, Florida Atlantic catcher number 6, Tyler Frank.
Franklin, you stink!
Singer delivers. Chopper back to him, and that's going to do it. He'll flip it over to first, and the Owls will fall to the number 1 Gators by a score of 2-1. Stephen Kerr with a lone run on the first hit of the game, a solo home run on the second pitch of the contest. As the Owls move to 15-4 on the season, the Gators 22-1. We'll be back at home Thursday night to take on UAB in a 3-game Conference USA series. For tickets, 1-866-FAU Owls, or we'll have full broadcast for you for each game right here on FAUsports.com. Brandon Goodwin thanking you for listening in from Gainesville. Again, your final score, Florida 2, FAU 1.